Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe. All right, y'all. It is fight week. Got Mariya Agapova versus Hannah Cifers. As you know, this is the UFC debut of Mariya Agapova, and she's facing her late replacement, Hannah Cifers. Her original opponent was supposed to be Melissa Gatto, who was also making her UFC debut, but she had to pull out of the fight because of, I think it was some visa issues or something like that. So Hannah Cifers stepped in, and if you heard my past few videos and know me, I feel like Hannah Cifers has trouble at strawweight and needs to be somewhere like in the atomweight division. I know the UFC doesn't have an atomweight division, but that's what I'm saying. They need to build one because strawweight I feel like was too much for her, but this fight is going to be a flyweight. So you know how I feel right now that this fight here is very dangerous for Hannah Cifers, and I don't know if she'll be able to pull this one off because Mariya Agapova, shout out to Mariya Agapova too. I've talked to her on Instagram. She's a very, very talented fighter. She's hungry too. That's one of the things I've noticed as I had conversations with her on Instagram. She's a hungry fighter. She was going through some things where she really wanted to fight. She wanted to make some money. Take care of training camps and housing and things like that. So going into this fight, there's just so many factors that are building up Mariya Agapova her momentum. I've seen her fight in the Contender Series or Invicta cards, and she's a very exciting, dangerous fighter for Hannah Cifers right now. So going into this one, I feel like Mariya Agapova, she's gonna do what she does. She's the taller fighter in this. I want to say she has like a 5 or 6 inch height advantage. So that right there is gonna make this really look like a mismatch. It might make it look like that Ben Malecki Veronica Macedo fight. Where Veronica Macedo was just stepping out of her range, out of her weight range, against a bigger, taller fighter. So going into this one, Mariya Agapova, all she would have to do is really just keep this standing. Use that long frame and that awkward style. Just throwing out the long jab and keeping Hannah Cifers on the end of those right hands, and also those vicious body kicks. So her keys would just be keeping this standing, using those vicious body kicks, even the front kicks. Anytime Hannah Cifers, tries to step in, just time her with a good jab and use the takedown defense if Hannah Cifers tries to take her down, and use the power. Like I said, get that respect early, keep it standing, and keep it moving. Just keep it awkward, moving like she was doing in the Lexicana fight, and if need be, take it to the ground and use the ground and pound like she did in her previous fight out back in October. As for Hannah Cifers, man, she just has to make sure that she's on her game in this one. She started off strong in the Mackenzie Dern fight. She was very fast. She was strong. She looked physically strong as well. She was able to move Mackenzie Dern around as well. But the one thing she needs to do is just make sure you use that IQ. If you're fighting a taller, longer fighter like this, you got to use your timing to get in on the inside. Make this a rough and ugly fight. Don't stay on the end of the punches. Close that range and smother Mariya Agapova's work. You got to go in there and take it to the ground. I honestly say that Hannah Cifers is going to have to take it to the ground to make sure she can get that top position and keep the longer fighter on the ground in this one, because you don't want to stay on the end of those punches and those kicks in this fight. I know Hannah Cifers is fast. She's a real good striker, but you're dealing with a taller, longer striker in this one that I feel like can really set something up big to stop her. So Hannah Cifers is definitely going to have to take this to the ground, make it an ugly fight, and impose that will. If she's going to come in here at 125, I just hope that the weight is going to help make her stronger and not slower. I hope it's going to help make her stronger like she was in her last fight out. But just got to use the IQ. Don't fight Mariya Agapova's fight the way she fell into the Mackenzie Dern trap. So a lot of things that she's going to have to do if she wants to make this a tough fight for Mariya Agapova. So and a lot of things she needs to do to avoid making this look like a mismatch. But right now, like for me, just looking at it, it could be a mismatch just because, like I said, Mariya Agapova is very tall, very strong, and she's hungry. So, definitely a shout out to her for taking this fight because, she wants to make a statement. She wants to make a statement because her original opponent, like I said, was Melissa Gatto, but Hannah Cifers is going to step in, so hey, she's going to take the fight. But if I had to make a prediction, I'm going to go with Mariya Agapova probably by around second round stoppage. I think that her power is going to be a little too much. I think she's going to keep Hannah Cifers back with the good jab, and when she starts landing those good side kicks to the body, I think that Mariya is really going to get the respect of Hannah Cifers and be able to take her apart. And if she gets her down, you know, she's just going to close in, get on top of that full mount, get the ground and pound win with the elbows and the punches, man. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this, guys. I'm going to go with Mariya Agapova by a second round stoppage in this one. I just feel like Hannah Cifers isn't, I just feel like this, you know, this weight's going to be too much for her, and Mariya Agapova is just too strong and too powerful and too hungry right now. But yeah, man, that's all I got on this one, guys. Let me know in the comments section what y'all think. Mariya Agapova or Hannah Cifers. Let me know who y'all think is going to win. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.